He's all about the glory hole. Yeah, you fucking know, Dave. You know, Dave. His name, no joke, is Jack Hoffman. It's true. So I'm glad some of you guys know who Jack is. I'm here tonight because I wasn't able to do Sunday. I'm trying to do Sundays. Whatever, life. But the Kravitz Bowl is getting close, and Jack Hoffman's going to be a big part of the Kravitz Bowl. Zach, it's going pretty good. It's all right. The back feels all right. This is just bullshit. This is nothing. This is nothing exciting. We'll fire up the pedalmobile though. It's been a couple days. So Dr. Dogs has been here. They were rehearsing for their tour, which starts tonight. So I get to officially get back in their studio and rat their studio. I'm a little rusty. The pedalmobile. VDR, I am certainly no Beato. I'm well aware of that. In a whole lot of ways, I am no Beato. Do I have a Starbucks rant? Yeah, I can go on it. It tastes burnt to me a lot of the times. This isn't that good. Don't get me wrong. This is just okay. And I feel like Dunkin' has a better record of being okay, where Starbucks is just like too much. It tastes like shit. I like the blonde roast. I drink black coffee. I mean, I'm not rubbing it in. I drive stick. I'm a little better than you, but I mean, like, I'm not rubbing it in. Just a little better. How old is the guy in the hard hat during the intro? Look him up, man. You'll know after the Kravitz Bowl. Yeah, burnt popcorn, Blackheart. Good point. Worst follow-ups to an amazing albums. I kind of have to go to television on that. Marky Moon is like one of my favorite albums of all time. And then the blow-up is just, or Adventure. Forget which one it is. Julian Watts could smell it. Nice job. Matt Riley, super chat. I'll take that $2. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Nuber Tuber, Luber, good name, I guess. I'll take that $2. Thanks, appreciate it. That'll get me almost a coffee. And I'm so gangster, I'm so thug. The man should be jailed. He should be jailed. Do I care about the Killers? I wouldn't say I care about them. They're from Las Vegas. Let's not forget about that. Dr. Dog will be here in a few days. Seen them before. I want to go see them again. Maybe best band I've seen live. I know I'm blowing these guys, and I know they're my friends. But if you don't know about them and you like fucking rock and roll that has catchy melodies, awesome guitar parts, guitar harmonies, they're the best. I mean, like I said, I got a lot of friends and bands, man. I'm not sitting in their studios right now. Zach Osmond came in with a nice high pat exclamation point. Zachary Osmond, let's light him up. ZO. Let me see ZO in everybody ZO. He's got the best initials in the chat right now. ZO. I'm PF Flyer, sure, but ZO. Let's light him up. ZO. Fucking ZO. What's up? Greta Van Fleet, they got cut from the Train video. I almost had them in. Kim actually made the call. Kim's like my editor. God love her. She watches everything, right? So like I showed her the Train, and she was watching all the things, and I was just like, it was in the rant that I was doing about I've lost all of the footage, by the way. All of that footage is gone. But when I was doing a rant on you don't have to record Led Zeppelin because they already did, unless you're Greta Van Fleet, of course. And then I turned around and talked to the Marshall Cam about Greta Van Fleet for a little while, and I just kept saying, how? That's all I said. I said, how, like 30 times. I was like, how? And Kim was like, it's funny, but like, I think this is one of the things that you could probably cut to make it 46 minutes and not 47 and 30. But I just kept saying how. When is the new What Makes the Song Stink? Connor, I'm hoping for next Friday. Don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping for next Friday. Indiana Jones, what's up? The only thing I have to say about Greta Van Fleet is how. I that's it. I'm just how. Not even why. Like, I understand why. I just don't understand how. Yeah, next Friday. Listen, how many times do I have to go through this? I can fucking show a goddamn picture of my pedal board and tell you where you should put your delay at the end of the pedal chain. You know what I mean? I'm not. These guys just fucking crank these things out. I'm crawling on the floor for you people. I'm trying to do something that makes me laugh, and that's and this isn't even like an epic thing, but like they take a little while. I'm sorry about that. Oh, wait a second. Max Medina, you did a remix cover of the What Makes the Song Stink jingle. Interested in that? That's Pat Finnerty, the Pat Finnerty Show at gmail.com. Or you could DM me at the Pat Finnerty Show on the People's Instagram. So, Vinicicus Fritas, the first little stinkers. So, again, Kim, she takes a lot of these from me. The whole 12-minute animated thing I had about the 1564 was on my computer. I needed to free up space because the train video was so big that I thought I just deleted a project. But in fact, what I did was I deleted the whole library. It's Phase 95. So I deleted the whole library. I deleted everything that I was going to use for the little stinkers. So there's no little stinkers coming this time. So we're just going straight into episode 5. And I like Radiohead. I don't listen to them that often, but I like Radiohead. Bands that should have been bigger. Even though I think Devo's huge, I think Devo should have been bigger. Cody Johansson, I'm with you on that. I've done a Beato joke in every one of the videos, and they make me laugh every time. And then someone defends them, and that makes me feel even better. And I know that I'm kind of trolling, but I think I'm a good troll. I don't know. Big Star, sure. I gotta tell you, Limp Bizkit, they're not on my list. I mean, they've got terrible songs, but I don't hate them as people. Like I don't mind them as people, and that's kind of what it's about more for me than the songs themselves. There's so many bad fucking songs, but like Cotton Eye Joe blows, but the guy that wrote Cotton Eye Joe, I don't even know who he is, so I can't but like Pat Monahan, when I look at that face, it's just like, and I know what he's doing, and he's just such bullshit. I mean, that man. So that's tough. The Creed episode, I feel like I should just do like a Creed Nickelback little stinkers, and just so everybody will stop. Train's about as low for hanging fruit as it gets, but I mean, I feel like Nickelback and Creed are even lower. Any band similar to Dr. Dog? If there's one band that I would tell you guys to check out, it's a band called Floating Action, and they play a lot of shows. They've played a lot of shows. It's mostly one dude, but he's another buddy of mine, and he's puts out a great album every year. And it's like he's got his own thing, and Floating Action, and he's played with a lot of people. He's toured with Jim James. He produced Angel Olsen. He's the fucking man. Floating Action. You could put it on while you're like doing dishes. You could put it on while you're cleaning your house. He's got like vibe for days. It's just a lot of vibe, but he also rocks. War on Drugs, another Philly staple, obviously. Any pop guilty pleasures? Yeah, tons of them. I did a whole thing on Instagram where it's Firework versus Halo. I mean, I enjoy both songs. We're on Drugs. I mean, if you guys want me to name drop some more Philly shit, so the guy that's in the full band, my full band drummer, has recorded a lot with War on Drugs. Keisha, I wanted Sunday Night Moose too, but I had to go to a wedding this weekend. I had a nice time. Is Zach a phony rich kid? Go Browns, Jeremiah. Nice job though. Courtney Barnett, Wickaface, Adam is a buddy of mine. Yeah, I'll name drop. I'll name drop on a Wednesday. Sure. Hello, Robert. Can I do the Big Kid Rock note? Play some rock and roll. Which is actually like 3 notes in that one, but I was off to drink you away. Pictures. I can't believe I didn't do Picture. Picture. I mean, I had another thing. Maybe that'll be my little stinkers. I had a whole thing where Picture got sent to jail. It got sent to the electric chair, and Uncle Cracker was I think I've told this story. Videotape still talking about Weezer. Headstrong by Trap stinks. Nice job, Gare. I look goopy? All right, whatever that means. Do I like The Cure? Yeah, I like The Cure. I'm not like a Cure nut. Like you guys are very serious about your Cure. Any teasers for upcoming What Makes This Song Stink? Sure, it's Kravitz Bowl. You're going to be a big part of it. I'm putting Fly Away against American Woman. If you go on my Instagram, I hate doing this kind of shit, but if you go on my Instagram, I put a trailer up on Instagram. And there isn't a link down below, so don't click it. But if you go to any of my videos, the Instagram link is in the videos. And you could go and you could look at the trailer for the Kravitz Bowl, which I'm very excited about. Because we got football coming up, So I figured put 2 songs against each other. So it's Fly Away versus American Woman. There's going to be 4 quarters of play. There's a halftime show. Things are going to happen. So I want you to really, and I mean this, I want you to really start considering what song you think stinks more. You only get 1 vote. So Fly Away or American Woman. It's a lot harder. Andy brings up how's Hoppus doing. Now we all know I'm not a big Blink-182 fan, but I believe in Blink-182. I'm glad there's a Blink-182 in the world, and I'm worried about Hoppus. I was watching him play the bass through Enema of the State. Didn't know many of those songs. He said he's got to wait a couple weeks to figure out exactly what's going to happen. I think his outlook is pretty good. He said he's been working out lately. Obviously, all of his hair is gone. It's a sad thing to see. Hearts for Hoppus. I want this world to continue to have Mark Hoppus in it because I do want to incorporate Mark Hoppus in something that I do down the road. So Hearts for Hoppus. Indiana Jones is coming in with an all caps Fly Away. Crow John says American Woman. Now, here's the thing. Tim Heidecker's hilarious. Now, here's the thing. And this is hard. This is hard for me to do. I've got a Patreon. I know. There's a vote happening on my Patreon. Now, I'm not saying that you have to pay to vote, but I'm bringing this up because I'm going to do a freebie too. Don't worry about it. But it's so fucking close. It's unbelievably close. It is like the margin is like less than 1%, and it just keeps going back and forth. And with myself, and I'm making this video, and I'm making all the points and I'm trying to figure out exactly what it's going to be. I took it to Instagram. I mean, I am being as comprehensive about this as I possibly can. I'm really hoping that we're able to identify what song stinks more, American Woman or Fly Away. Because every time you think it's Fly Away, then you think, but he's saying Fly Away in American Woman. But there would be no Fly Away without American Woman. But there's no bass in American Woman until halfway through it. There's no snare in American Woman. But Fly Away, he sings Fly Away. He sings the word away 43 times. Katie, I think you're right. I got to go after Offspring pretty soon. Thoughts on Kurt Vile? I don't listen to a lot of Kurt Vile, but the songs that I know, I think he's got a cool thing going on. Fucking Philly dude. I saw him play once, and he covered Roll On John from Dylan's Tempest album, which I was just like blown away by. I was like, holy shit, this guy's covering Tempest. Car Seat Headrest is one of those bands that people keep telling me to listen to that I don't. So I'm just going to say that they're good, that the dude's good. I know it's just a dude, right? Tom Curry, I'm with you. Fly Away sucks, but don't sleep on American Woman. You know, I mean, what the fuck? What do you want me to do? I'm telling you, I believe I agree with you. Cedar and Sound saying, are you aware of Dexter Holland's science and pilot accomplishments in his hot sauce company? No, but I'm aware of Get a Job, Pretty Fly for a White Guy, the one that's the other Pretty Fly for a White Guy, American Gigolo. He had sung like that. No, that was a Weezer song. Robbie Blues coming in with a heater. Get a Job stinks with 3 eyes. Love Robbie Heater or love Robbie Blues. Let's hit up Robbie Blues. Everybody light up Robbie Blues. Original prankster, right, Nick? Let's throw it to Robbie Blues for a second. Robbie Blues coming in with Get a Job stinks, and it does. Get a Job blows. Those men are shameless. I'm going to give the PM a break for a second. Thoughts on Maladroit? I think it's the best one ever. It's the best one besides. It's the only one I'll really listen to, and by that I won't. But I'm serious. Mike, when I said to Mike, I was like, "You want to listen to Weezer in 10 years?" He's like, "Maybe." I'm like, "All right." Yeah, Smash stinks. If you think about Smash, right? If there's one fucking album that's not happening without Nirvana, and I'm not saying that like I'm not walking around thinking about fucking Kurt all day long. Don't think I am, but I will say this, like. Love Buzz. I mean, and then into bass. Maybe the next bowl that I do should be like Self-Esteem versus Little Things, Bush, and see who ripped off Nirvana more. You know? I think Burn Jam is cool until it goes into that like Atomic Mojo. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Little Things stinks is right. I mean, I still contend that the let's talk Everything's In for a second. Hold on. Right? Which is Rockin' in the Free World with a G bend. The fucking lyrics in that song, unbelievable, right? So then, but then the I don't believe that Elvis is dead. Yeah, I don't believe that Elvis is dead part's one of the worst parts of any song that's ever been written. That's the four chords. The little things mess up. So it's like, I don't believe that Elvis is dead. Yeah, I don't believe that Elvis is. I don't believe that Elvis is dead. Yeah, I don't believe that Elvis is. For my asshole brother. How do I get into Neil Young? All right, it's easy. You could do two things. You could either just get Decade, that'll get you there. Or, just go to Spotify, listen to Decade. Or you can listen to Everyone Knows This Is Nowhere, and that should get you pretty good. I mean, it starts off, I think I like to go, starts, I think I like to go back home and take it easy. I mean, Russ Never Sleeps is going to get you there too, because it's like, no, Weld. If you listen to the Weld version of Cinnamon Girl, Strat or Telly, I gotta go Telly. Strat's my little side. That was my COVID. Cheating on the Telly a little bit for COVID. I was having a lot of fun with the Strat. Still am. Trans is the only good Young album. It says, and Ringo is your favorite Beatle. But the fucking tone. I mean, Neil Young has the best tone of all time. You guys know that. I mean, Powderfinger. Look out, mama, there's a light coming up the river. Kind of sounds like the Jackass. Which pop quiz? What's the Jackass theme? Who does the Jackass theme? Also, when's the last time you saw like Jackass 2? It's fun. I watched it not too long ago, man. It was fucking funny. I mean, they're morons, but man, was that fucking funny. Yo, Don's on the couch. Yo, Don just fucking lit the couch. Minutemen, you got it. The fuck is Wednesday Night Moose? Let's see. Disciple of Fluigi. It's nothing. It's bullshit. We're just talking about, R.I.P. Done. We're just talking about the next Stinks video. Talking about good songs, talking about bad songs, a little bit of Beata. Queens of the Stone Age. I like Queens of the Stone Age a lot. My favorite comedian. I've been on a Carlin kick lately, and he was never one of my favorite. Like, I was never like a huge Carlin guy, but man, he's good when he's good. He hated everything. Chappelle's the best. I mean, you take this shit away. Louis C.K. is fucking funny, man, but you got to watch out for that. I get it. We don't have to talk about that, but when you're not thinking about that, he's fucking funny. Is the Moose real? No. But there is a 97.7 The Moose in Ontario, Canada, which I've recently found out, which is where Neil Young is from. So it's all coming together. But Hot Stepper news. I get all these people sending me Hot Stepper, like where they're hearing the Hot Stepper. Someone heard it in Hawaii. Someone heard it in Pearl Vision lately. It was on Fish Radio on Sirius. That's something. It was on Lightning 100 in Nashville. Got to keep pushing the Hot Stepper. We got to make it to the Moose. Rancid, this is a chomper hit, but I love it. Best part of that song is the bass. Melancholy is a masterpiece. You're still holding on to Corgan. Candy cane walks down. I love the channel. Got sucked in with the Weezer video. My buddy Tom and I had a similar discussion a couple years ago and realized that BC's was the only Chili Peppers album that was good. Have some donkeys on me. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And I think I agree with you. I'm actually, this is I'm just going to say something right now. I am going to be playing a festival with the Smashing Pumpkins. I'm going to go see Bill. I'm going to see Bill soon. No Darcy, I'm assuming. Is Eha involved? Am I going to see Eha? I know I'll see Chamberlain. And are they going to play Stairway to Heaven? Is Mark McGrath going to be involved? Love Xanadu. Who's talking about Xanadu? Look it up, man. James Hammett, look it up. I know that on the last Pumpkins tour, pretty sure they played Stairway. Pretty sure Mark McGrath was involved in the show. I'm pretty sure there was like 7 other fucking covers. It was longer than a Guns N' Roses show. ELO, yeah, Jeff Lynne wrote that. We'll Puddle of Mud. I feel like that guy's a sad sack, man. I don't even think I could go after him. Have you ever heard his cover of About a Girl? You got to check it out. Check out Puddle of Mud. It's about a girl. They did a radio. Poor son of a bitch. They did a radio thing in the morning. And don't listen. I've clammed. I'll clam again. I will clam again. I've fucking sung rotten notes. I've played rotten fucking solos in my life. I'll do it again. But what I'm saying is that this man had no business putting About a Girl. I mean, I'm not defending this guy. This guy's a clown. But this man had no business putting About a Girl on a set list. He dies. Have you heard it? Who's seen it? I pass on John Mayer. I'm out. Because I don't forget. Yeah, he's a good guitar player. But like my dad says, there's a million good guitar players. And I don't forget. I don't forget. You know? I mean, am I proud of all of the songs that I've written? No. But I mean, I didn't write Your Body is a Wonderland. I didn't say it with your bubblegum tongue. And if you want love, we make it. You probably put your stuck in there. We got this afternoon. We got this room for 2. And it's a problem. It's a problem that he plays a PRS Strat. It's a problem. And I'm sure some of you guys have PRSs. It's on you. But I mean, like, and my dad has a PRS. And the fucking thing plays amazing. It's like, they're so fucking, like, it's just unbelievable. But can't do it. Paranoid? I wish I was as successful as Jim. Yeah, I do. I mean, I think we all do. I mean, the guy just fucking goes on TikTok and plays blues licks and gets paid $1 million. I mean, he's really good. I'm not saying that he's not good. I'm not a fucking asshole. He's a very good fucking guitar player, but there's a lot of very good guitar players. And I don't enjoy the man. I've been in a lot of fights about him. And I think he's he's not my kind of guy. Hot legs. Yeah. Ronnie, right? I mean, just comfortable. Blues and knocking on the door. I always love a blues that has the 2 on the 6 there, right? Yeah. It's gotta be a golden phone. Is it you again? Coming round for more. Well, you can love it tonight if you want. But in the morning, make sure you know I'm talking to your hind legs. Oh, Bug Cherry. Nickelback's too easy. I can't do it. I mean, I've thought about like what I can even add to the conversation as far as Nickelback goes, and there's nothing. We've the meme said it all, you know, him holding that thing, photograph blows. Love Stay With Me. So I've been on a bit of this is the kick I've been on since Charlie died. I've been on a huge Voodoo Lounge kick. So what do you guys know about Voodoo Lounge? I'm telling you, Voodoo Lounge has some fucking tunes on it, man. Tunes. I mean, listen. Do we think that Beato has watched any of the videos? Bob Seger, which one? You want the best one? You always want every time you place a bet. You're still damn good. Nothing gotten to you yet. Or do you want the one that rips the most? I was born lonely down by the riverside when I used to fucking work road dice. And I was just 13 when I had to leave home. Knew I couldn't stick around. I had to run, I ain't good looking, but you know I ain't shy. Ain't afraid to look a girl in the eye. Right? So that's real good. Love that one. The guys that are working on the house next to me I woke up to Running on Empty today, which that's not the best way to start a day, you know? Does, and more does. Does. Gave money to tell you to listen to Bougie. Bougie, all right. Budgie or Bougie. Hell yeah. All right. I've heard of Idols. I don't think I've listened to Idols though. Love Do You Think I'm Sexy? Fucking rules. I mean, who doesn't want those? Yes, Jay Chang. Hold on. Jay Chang just said, Pat, ... I want to know what he has to say. Nobody write anything until we hear from Jay Chang. Jay Chang, what's up? We got to wait for Jay Chang. He said, Pat ... Jay Chang's going to come in with something here. What do you got, Jay Chang? Should I go lights down low for Jay Chang? Go lights down low. Too much noise in here. Okay. Is that just like the guitar's too loud or people talking too much? He needs a private audience. All right. Jay Chang needs a private audience. Where's my cup? She's So High stinks. Sat 230E. I agree. I like Oasis. I don't listen to them though. She's so high above me. She's so lovely. You have to tell you with the Bigsby? I have my 335 as a Bigsby. I love Tom Petty. What's the Strokes back in form? I don't know. They put out, I mean, are they going to put out another great rock and roll album? I think the Strokes do too much. Love The Waiting. There was a good 6 years in my life where any song that I was playing in D minor, I ended with a, darling, won't you ease my worried mind. That stinks. I don't care. I fucking said it. Like I want an acoustic Layla. What do you do when you get lonely? Lonely waiting by your side. Love Even the Loser. Yeah, we smoked cigarettes and we stared at the moon. Love Pavement. Don't really listen to Frank Zappa. I wish you were here last time when Slick was here. He was in a Frank Zappa tribute band at some point. There's a great interview that I did with Ted Leo on my Instagram at the Pat Finnerty Show. I'll plug it. When I did a Paulathon, I stayed up 24 straight hours at Christmas, Boxing Day last year, trying to get Paul McCartney to call in. Didn't happen. But I talked to Ted Leo, and he's a real fun guy. He's hilarious. Always in Ohio. Buddy, you're going to like the fucking Kravitz Bowl. I throw it to Ohio in there a little bit. What do we think about Guided by Voice? I love Guided by Voices. I want to start a new life with the Bama Shakes are actually playing in Philadelphia tonight. I was offered a ticket to go. It's the Bama Shakes in My Morning Jacket, but didn't have the time, couldn't do it. My favorite Van Halen song. It's got to be Panama, right? Because it's got the. You know. Love Chicken Pickin'. Got a cool lick from Vince Gill. You guys know I love Vince Gill. Love it. So many of those licks, I get them confused sometimes. You guys get them confused? It's like you learn so many licks and you're like, all right, well, yeah, I can do that one. Let's see. Those are the most fun. And if you're working on your chicken picking, the one I always, I mean, I do hybrid, right? So it's just like, oh, we're getting a Beato here. But like, you could just pick that one like 3 times. And that one's actually kind of easy one. And then you do the 6th, and then you throw the 6th in there. Les Paul's cool because he just fucking played whatever the hell he wanted to. He just sat on the stool like this. But he was awesome. You know what I mean? But like, you know, those fucking Les Paul things where it's just, you ever see the Brian May one? That's bad. Because Brian May like needs all that Brian May distortion. Les Paul's just looking at him like, what are you doing? I have nothing on this amp right now. And I'm just ripping. Hold on. I'll say this, Steve Miller, I like him. I think he's cool. I don't know about, you know, guitars. I don't think he plays dumb shit, but I think that John Fogerty is a way better guitar. I would take John Fogerty over. I would put them in the same class, and I would take Fogerty all day. But like the coolest thing that like Miller, like the solo in that is just like that solo fucking rules. Pagan Baby. Pagan Baby. Ramble Tamble. And then it goes into the that move's awesome. Love that move. And then the best part of Ramble Tamble is that. No, that's not it. Come on, Pat. Awesome. Most embarrassing guilty pleasure? I'll be honest if you guys are. Kind of like Fix You by Coldplay. I said it. Kind of like Fix You by Coldplay. I said it. B-benders, I don't really understand them, Phil. I mean, I get it. It's like you pull it down and then they just seem like there's already so many problems with the guitar. So many things that could happen. The nut, you could break a string, freaking, it could be the intonation could be off, a patch cable, your amp, it's the single coils could be buzzing through the fucking thing. There's already so many nightmares that could happen. Now I can't move the guitar or else I'm going to bend a B. I just don't think I could ever get there. Listen, you asked me what my guilty pleasure was. I told you, it's Fix You. Hey man, listen, there's something, you got something and you're giving me shit about it. I get it. Breaking Benjamin or Pink Floyd? That's one of the best questions I've ever been asked. I think I'm going to go with Floyd on that one. I love Spoon. I actually had an idea. The only idea that I've had as far as Nickelback goes, I had this thought today. If I was to somehow get in touch with Spoon, right? Because Spoon sounds like Spoon. Unbelievable. I always say that Spoon's records sound better than the songs that are on the record. You know what I mean? Even though they have great songs, but their records always sound so good. Their drum sounds are always awesome. The guitar tones are great. So even if the song isn't that good, it sounds so good. So I was wondering, like, if I got Spoon to do a cover of How You Remind Me, like, would it be good? Like, can it be like, they're always doing like kind of like Plastic Ono-y, kind of like all right. So, never made it as a wise man. Yeah, so it'd be like, all right. I mean, I know it sounds like Eminem right now, but it'd be like, never made it as a wise man. All right. Never got it as a cool. Like, I can't even really do them that well, but like, no, because I still have to. Never made it as a wise man. But like, Brit would be like, all right. I never made it as a wise man. No, now I sound more like Uncle Cracker. But you guys know what I'm talking about. Worst guitar tone ever. CeCe DeVille's got some rough stuff. Like, if I can Firing Range, Every Rose Has Its Thorn, that like the master tapes got wiped out for the rest of our lives, never had to hear another fucking Every Rose Has Its Thorn, I would do it. I would like possibly take out one of my own kidneys to make it happen for you people too. It's just like, it's the starter G. Thanks, Bob Allen. I'll take it. And then it's like the most saturated out of fucking nowhere. It's like, it'd be like, we need a solo real quick. I'd be like, all right, what key is it in? G? All right, I'll go E minor pentatonic. I'd like to hear a mashup of Let Her Cry And every rose has its thorn. Love Beastie Boy instrumentals. I don't remember any of them, but I love them. Ill Communication ones are my favorite. Helter Skelter, sure. Too loud. I've never been able to get to Flandre. Favorite Clash song? Career Opportunities, maybe. I do like the slow Helter Skelter. Are You Gonna Be My Girl? That's I mean, that's worse than Fix You as far as I'm concerned. Worst Kinks songs? They got some bad ones, man. And I love the Kinks. But like UK Jive. You ever listen to UK Jive? Rough. Derek Trucks is I don't know if you could get better than that. He's unbelievable. I think there comes a time when there's too much slide, but not with him. I don't know. I mean, he's just fucking ridiculous. I don't really listen to them too much. I mean, I say that a lot about a lot of bands. But Trucks is fucking unbelievable. Low budget. I'm on a low budget. I'm on a low budget. What did you say? I'm on a low budget. I'm a size 17, but I weigh 23. Something like that. Yeah, I mean, Derek Trucks. If I could just like quickly become a guitar player, I think it'd be Trucks. It's just a fucking slide, you know? Because you can make it sing, you know? Like, it's so melodic. And he hits me, like, sometimes when I'm hearing him play, like, a song that, you know, I think his solos are better than the songs he's playing. I'll say that. But, like, you give him just, like, a 1 to 4. If you just give him one of these, I mean, he's going to take you places, man. Why the PRS guitar hate? I just feel like they've gotten in the wrong hands through the years. I just feel like the evil team has just taken them over, and you know, maybe they're too shiny for my taste. I don't know. Like I said, my dad has one. I've played it. They play amazing, but then I see like the fucking Pigeons playing ping pong guys and like the whole jam band scene, and then like Mark Tremonti, and it's rough, man. It's rough, you know. And then your boy J May, you know, it's fucking rough company. I didn't. You don't see Jimmy Page playing a fucking PRS, you know, he's still holding that 9-pound fucking Les Paul, you know. I think my problem with Ugly Headstocks, I believe that I agree with you on that. My problem with Stevie Ray Vaughan is just that when he played, the sound of his albums are his albums sound like shit. The drums, that's terrible, you know, and it's blues, so it's like blues, but with those fucking that drums, that's rough, man. I'm not the biggest fan of it. He's got the meat voice too, right? But I mean, he rips, obviously. We're having a good time here, right? We'll go for a little longer. Hoping to have the Kravitz Bowl out next Friday. But if you want to see like I said, if you want to see the trailer that I put up, it's on my Instagram. Check it out over there. It'll give you not really an idea of what it is, but kind of an idea of what it is. Helmet, never really listened to him. I'm glad that Eric Plays Bass just came in with the Fender tube amp question. This is my Vibrolux that I stole from my dad. It's a 65. No more tears. Now my tears. So I've told you guys I'm on a Voodoo Lounge kick, the 1994 Rolling Stones album. But You Got Me Rocking, the riff on that in the intro, I don't know how it goes because I'm not an open G right now, but it's just go. I was a butcher carving a meat. I mean, it fucking rips. Listen to You Got Me Rocking. It's awesome. But I was just gonna start talking about and Sharks Will Fly. Sparks Will Fly. Great song. Sparks will fly when I get yourself back with you, baby. Sparks will fly when I get myself back with you, baby. We're gonna find out. All right. You ever listen to any non-English speaking bands? Sadly, not enough. Gabriel Lopez. If you throw me some cool shit, I will. Sharks Will Fly. That's right. That's a bad line, but that song rips so much that I give them. I'm all right with Sharks Will Fly. But I got to talk to you, guitar dorks, about something. I played a gig on Sunday, right? There was a backline. And I've always been like a Vibrolux Deluxe kind of guy. Princeton. And I played with the Twin. And it was fucking awesome. Now I know how heavy they are. Favorite Campolongo lick that I stole? This one I use a lot. So it's like no matter what key you're in. It's a cool one. It's just an easy one. It's a good way to end one. And he does a lot of open string shit. So I'll steal that too. Anyways, should I get a fucking Twin? My back isn't the best, but I want something that has fucking clean that doesn't turn into mush, you know? But my back's not the best. And like, what are there Twins that are lighter than Tone Master Twin is legit? Is it? So I should eye up a Tone Master Twin? Are they heavier or like lighter than the? Because I know that some Twins are heavier than others. And then there's the super reverb world. I mean, do I want 410s or do I want 212s? These are the fucking dumb questions we're constantly asking ourselves. Temperatures laid out for the party with candy and spices and tricolor pastas. Delay pedal. I mean, good luck. There's too many. I still think the fucking Boss digital delay sounds awesome. The El Capistan is the one that I use the most. Carbon copy I had for a long time. But is it 212s or is it 410s? Best Philly cheesesteak. Friend of mine told me that the best one was in the Jefferson cafeteria, Jefferson Hospital. I mean, 1 million for a free bird, I would absolutely do that. I would do the whole fucking Freebird. And if any parts of the solo I didn't know, I would do it live. And we would just like, I would painstakingly learn through the. And I would get them all up to speed on fucking YouTube. However long it would take, I would do it. I'd play the whole fucking thing. Of course, for $1 million. I'd get a band in here. And I'd have a band here. If there was a serious like millionaire person that was in this fucking live right now that was like, I will pay $1 million for a Freebird right now, I would have a band here. It's 10:47 on a Wednesday night. I would have a band in this room. I would Rhett Shull this fucking place too, Backstage Live. We got to talk about Backstage Live a little bit. But like I would have mics up and everything. I would do it. You ever going to do Why the Song Stinks on any Theory of a Dead Man song? There's a lot of, I mean, I'm with you. Should the delay pedal be renamed the edge pedal? It kind of should. I feel like only thing I do, Tone Master Twin is 33 pounds. That's doable. Is it solid state? Is that the deal with it? If I can go to town. I've been like so tube. I'm like a tube. I've been tubed. But I mean, I bet it sounds, I bet if you A-beat it, I wouldn't even fucking know. What's Philly like? It kind of looks like shit, but it's also real cool. And there's blood on the streets up to my ankle. Talking Heads. I go to college. Great E. Very satisfying E. Mike G, you better know how to play Over the Hills. I'm going on 25 years Over the Hills. I remember the part when I learned that. I've been tubed, man. I have. It's amazing. It's just like you kind of remember these things. No. I mean, I feel like there's a Jimmy Page that happens there. Two 12s or 4 10s? 2 12s or 4 10s? That Rhett stamp of approval. Man, I fucking love you guys. Where's the pedal wall? It was so cool though, playing out of that Twin, man. Like, and this Vibrolux is fucking amazing. I love this thing, but it just doesn't, when you actually have like that clean overhead, man, it really does make a fucking difference. Like, and I hate talking. Like, there's so many goddamn dork fucking YouTube channels. You guys know, you guys watch them, but like, it's just, it was fun. You know, it didn't turn to mush at all. Weena's still around. I think that they're still playing gigs. But my back, it's not great. I had a basement and I sold it, and I don't know why. And I had the 212 cab. Sold it. Don't know why. Weezer time, says Jack Bryan. Just never going to get out of this Weezer thing. I think the only in Dreams jam is it's incredible. It's a great jam. They jammed. I mean, they fucking jammed. They ended that album with a jam. I mean, that's why, like, you know, the expectations were so high. You know, let's hear about some Izzy Stradlin, Juju Hounds. My cousin is such a Rolling Stones fan that he like loves Izzy so much. He just needs more things that sound like the Stones. He knows everything about the Juju Hounds. Yes, grunge did create butt rock. It's all to blame. Just go line 6. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think Weezer Holiday takes out. Fish, no. Beast of Burden, yes. Knopfler, always. John, a single is a gold is. Even when he's doing rhythm, it's hard. Because he wouldn't just do, here comes John is singing gold is and gold is. Danny Gatton, yeah, he's made me want to throw every fucking guitar I have into a goddamn lake. But that, I mean, the guy beat the guy beat the guitar. I mean, that's why I think he did what he did, because he was just like, there's nothing else I can do with this. He actually beat the guitar. Danny Gatton beat the guitar. There's nothing left for him to do. He's like, yeah, fuck, man. I mean, you can just do this. You do it. Yeah, you can do that, man. I mean, just sit in front of the TV and do that all day. And then you got the rolls. And you do the rolls. And you just do the rolls and you just sit in front of the TV. I mean, you do that. It's just you do that kind of roll right there. You sit in front of the TV. Rick Derringer. All-American Boy. I know people that know the Piss Jeans people, but I don't know Piss Jeans myself. What's the deal with Buckethead? I said it on the last time I was on this. Why doesn't someone that just put a bucket on their head, put on a fucking Union Jack suit, and walk around one of his shows and just sign some autographs for people? Avenged Sevenfold song? Can't. Don't know one. I mean, if I heard one, I wouldn't know that it was Avenged Sevenfold. Open All Night by Springsteen. I don't know if I know that one. Prove It All Night? Prove it all night. We prove it all night. We prove it all night. We prove it all night. Huey Lewis in the News. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Cleaner. There it is. Favorite Pat Benatar song? I think it's Your love is like a tidal wave. Because it has the part that goes. You're the right kind of dreamer. Smith or The Cure? The Cure, 100%. Play some new Kanye. Can't. Buds with Kurt Vile. No. Cult of Personality. I knew the riff at one point. Imagine Dragons or AJR. Fuck, man. Come on. This song stinks. 9 Days, Story of a Girl. That song does stink. This is a story of a girl. When she the Beatles' final Let It Be is getting the 50th anniversary. I know. I can't wait. Can't wait. Been looking forward to that thing all year. Can't wait. Big Dipper built a spill. What album is that on? Do I know Cool Lady in a long black dress? I would rather play a Creedence song. Favorite song on Let It Be? I think it's I Mean Mine. All through the day, I'm in mine, I'm in mine, I'm in mine, I'm in mine. Wolfpack, they rip. I don't listen to them, but I know they're good. Can I put OK Patty on Spotify? I think it isn't one of the. I think the only one I really like is the last one, the Where You Went. Anyone ever learned the solo to serve the servants in the history of guitar learning? I don't think so. I did, because I did a Nirvana tribute. It's like. But it was weird. It's so fucking weird. It was like hard to learn. It was like. Now I can't hear it. I'd fight my dad's back. Nice job. Avett Brothers never really did them. Is it Avett Brothers or Avett Brothers? Not sure. Beatles makes it sound great. I need the Revolver, one of the Magic Mystical Guitar. Yeah, some of them are weird though, because you're so used to listening to the Beatles albums, and then you hear like a hi-hat that's a little too loud in the mix. You're like, what's going on here? Wow, it took how many of these streams have I done for Billy Squier to finally come in? Everybody. I was okay with Billy Squier doing Led Zeppelin, but I can't stand by and watch Greta Van Fleet do what they do. Bare Naked Ladies 1 week is a definite candidate for what makes the song stink. I'm gonna get after the ladies. I'm gonna do the ladies aren't stop the train, Josh. That's right. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but they are playing in Philly October 15th. I'm not gonna be around, sadly. And I was thinking, like, if I was, maybe I'd go out and do a live stream from the parking lot. Bare Naked Ladies. I don't enjoy Bare Naked Ladies. Greatest ska song ever in the, I'm not a big ska guy. I've got a lot of friends that are ska people. I wouldn't be I'm not a, that's above my pay grade. Stop the Naked Ladies. I'd love to. If I Had $1 Million is probably the one that I would target the most. That song gives me a gag. Hey, Bulldog. Hey, Bulldog solo approximated. I'll come in here and I'll mess with solo. I don't give a shit. Right? And then that's the best part. That's what you want. Harvey Danger. I like Weird Al, but I'm not a Weird Al weirdo. I'm using the El Capistan for the delay pedal. Yeah, I've seen Creed Shred. It's great stuff. What about Mr. Brightside for Stinks? That'd be great. I would love to. That's a death threader, though. I mean, people, but who are Killers fans? Do they really care? System of a Down, love them, don't listen to them. Naked Bare Ladies over Bare Naked Ladies, sure. President of the United States, I kind of like those guys. I think that they're underrated. Smooth Solo. Let me go woman tone. Nope. And then Santana, late 90s Santana will always go. Does a lot of those. Is George Harrison underrated? I don't think he could even be considered, even if he isn't. But like, that's a good riff. Art of Dying. Love Art of Dying. I forget how it goes, but I love that fucking song. It's got it. Wait, how does Art of Dying go? Yeah. To have you here with me. Oh, no, 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 no. This is the best part. But can you hear me? And then it goes to Major Beato. When it does those like the Beatle move like that. And then to a diminished one of those, I think. That's so good. No, 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 no. Flat 5. guys can say it at home. I think Possum Kingdom's a good song. I do. I'm sorry. Why does Cake always come up? Do I remind you of the guy from Cake? I have nothing wrong with Cake, but I mean, like, play some Steely Dan. Love Steely Dan. I'll remember the 35 sweet goodbyes when you put me on the Wolverine up and down. I was smoking with the boys upstairs with a YouTube event where you play a playlist as voted by your viewers. Highest votes mean you have to play it. Also, you have to play My Pony. I mean, Dance Monkey Dance, I guess. Yeah, sure. You super chat it, man. I'll fucking do it. These videos don't make themselves. Fagan or Diaz, though, you know what I mean? I don't know it. I know that it. Something like that. I don't know. There's all those moves in there. You learn it, then you forget it, then you learn it again. There's no one else solo of these. God damn it. Always goes back to Weezer. I'm playing Dan over here, and there's still someone who wants to no one else solo. Unbelievable. $1 a vote. Rob P. Thanks, buddy. Matthew Sweet. I like Matthew Sweet. I used to like him a lot. Peg solo? I don't know that one offhand. Like, I can't even. I'm more into the rockin' Dan. Sorry. Can't you hear me knocking? It doesn't sound the same in standard, but come on, fucking rips. Helmet? Fuck, man, you gave me $5, but I think all I got is that, like, isn't there like one of those? What's the hit? They've got the hit, right? Yeah, this is my telly. So in the video, when I said none of this shit's mine, like, this amp is mine. I mean, all the guitars are mine that I play for the most part. This Deluxe is theirs. PV is theirs. This Ross with this fucking face that I gotta get rid of, but I still think is funny. It's theirs. The Marshall. I'm trying to keep up with the requests. I should have my loop pedal up. I go back and forth between it. I think I'm a Vibrolux guy, but they're so close. Mega 155. It's good to have you. Everclear. Wow. Everclear came in all caps. Father of mine, right? Father of mine. That guy's an asshole. Sleepwalk. Love Sleepwalk. Oh, yeah, it's the minor. You've heard Brian Setzer's version of Sleepwalk, right? It's amazing. I used to have a nice version of that. Isn't it amazing how much you honestly do forget shit that you work on? Captain Jazz. Ow. Used to be in a band with a guy who loved Captain Jazz. So this is my mini pedal for your daughter. It's a Wampler, the Wampler Tumnus, which is a good pedal. I like it. This is a Phase 95. My dad plays guitars. He's obsessed. He buys a lot of gear. That's my dad. I'm not a phaser guy, but they're cool. I mean, if you're doing like Merle stuff, it's Polytune. That's my active tuner. And then there's a Spark. Those are all mini pedals. I never asked Norman Miller. Let me see what you're saying. I never asked to hear Closing Time by Semisonic, but for some reason I hear is hardware when I'm walking around 750. I know they close at 8. Wow, so they do that every time. Sorry to hear that, man. Could be worse, though. I mean, I don't want to hear it, but... Love the replacements. I know that when there's an Alice in Chains fan in here, they don't stop until I play Alice in Chains. They will not stop. Right? Hey, won't you do it again? No, I'm gonna do it again. That's a weird riff. I don't know any Highly Suspect. Yeah, I'd say Bloodhound Guy stinks, sure. Supersonic. Love that one. Early Arctic Monkeys, never did it. Billy Joel, asshole, but yeah, we all like some of his songs, but he's got to be a dick. Rips off a lot of stuff. Sunny Day Real Estate. Love in Circles. Oh, it's another one of these. Best part of In Circles. Love it. I'm missing some. I'm trying to get it all through. Play something in Scumbag Tone. Thought you never asked. Okay, let's kick it all the way up. High gain. There we go. I forgot the solo. Cletus and Lewis. Forever. Play Drake. No, can't. Here you go. Judy. What's up, Judy? It's a long one. I got to wrap this one pretty soon because I do have to work a little bit on the Kravitz Bowl tonight. One knapsack jingle. Yeah, let's wrap it. Thanks, everybody. We did some moose tonight. It was good. I'm going to post this thing on my Patreon. I got to plug it. Sorry. I hate fucking doing it, but that's what I do with these things. And it's great that I'm saying goodbye. Sorry, Luis Carlos Arenas, live. I alone, I would have loved to do that. Clamp down on some Cletus. Thanks, everybody. Kiss. I don't really give a shit. I paid. Don't ignore my request. What was it? Say it again. Keith, what is it? Oh man, voter shit. Okay. For next week? All right. I'll listen to it. Smooth by Santana stinks. Adam Brewer, nice job. I think Smooth is gonna have to be a part of it. All right, thanks, dudes. And I say that because it's 97% of my subscribers. But for the 3%, girls, thank you very much. See you guys. Take it easy.